back, ladies and gentlemen, with another heavyweight boxing bout. We have got Adam Moore fighting out of Larry Barker's gym up in Ohio. We've seen him before up against Nate Turpin in a kickboxing bout. That one didn't go his way, but Adam's a guy who really wants to keep this dream alive. He cares a lot about being a fighter.
Yeah, and he did a good job hanging in that fight. He sustained an injury, I believe, to his lower leg early in that fight. And I recall while we were commentating thinking, like, I don't know if he's going to be able to make it through this fight the way that it appears to be affecting him. But he was able to recover and keep fighting for quite a bit longer after he sustained that injury. So.
And he is up against Ryan Hall out of Matewan, West Virginia. Ryan's a guy we've not seen in a long time. He competed at the first couple of New Line Cagefighting cards. Here we are, though, back in Logan County, and I guess Ryan Hall felt like he needed to be a part of it. I've got a lot of fans here in the crowd tonight, it sounds like.
Well, anytime anybody calls somebody beautiful, they're talking about you, Elijah.
I wish that you got more of that. It makes me feel bad when I get all the compliments about my appearance and you don't.
We're just not all born with it.
I think it's your ears. They're too big.
And closed up. At least one of them is.
How do you find AirPods or earbuds to wear?
I have to wear, when you get earbuds and they have like the smallest possible size, it's like for a child, that's the one I have to jam into my left ear and it still barely fits. So
here we are, we hear the classic Eminem walkout song. Almost every fighter has walked out to this at some point, I think.
It always makes me think of Mom's Spaghetti.
Yeah, of course, Italian family.
Yeah, Mom and Dad made some good spaghetti.
You understood that lyric.
I did, I felt it in my spirit. It was the only part of any of Eminem's lyrics I could associate with.
Mom's Spaghetti, yeah, I know.
As a small rural child.
So here we are, Ryan Hall, back in the ring after an extended layoff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at bout number 4 of the night. This is a heavyweight boxing contest. Fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 0-1 from Zanesville, Ohio, Adam Moore. And Hall!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are underway.
And I think this is a good matchup. Both guys, similar skill level. We saw Adam Moore in a fight with a guy that was, he's been doing it a long time. It was kind of a tough first fight. This one, I think, is a good one for him, and it should be a competitive back-and-forth fight.
He's got the nice Tiger Muay Thai shorts. He's landing some nice right hands there. Good head movement there by Ryan Hall.
That was a good right hand, slipping away, throwing the right.
Good forward pressure there from Adam.
Ryan feints the jab and then throws an overhand left. Southpaw stance from Ryan Hall here. That's a little more difficult to deal with if you've not got guys in the gym training that are southpaw.
And we see Moore's doing a pretty good job of maintaining that lead foot control, right? He's got his left foot on the outside of the right foot of Ryan Hall, which I think is what's opening up those right hand opportunities, and he just lands another big one there. But he eats a hard shot coming in.
Moore's problem is he's leaning. He's landing good shots, but he's leaning with everything he's throwing. He's getting off balance. He needs to get his feet and his hips under him a little bit more.
Crisp jabs.
Ooh, good right hand there.
Yep.
Larry Barker in the corner calling for his fighter.
Oh, and a big overhand left lands from Ryan Hall.
He's calling for his fighter to keep his hands up, and that's why he got cracked, and now he's hurt. He's giving it some time here.
Corner wisely advises him to wait till the 8 to get up.
Good work from Adam, taking his time to get up. And I think he was winning the fight up until he got hurt there.
I agree. Ryan Hall's confidence seems to be brimming right now.
We've seen Ryan win a couple fights by stoppage. He must have some good natural power.
And he had a good switch of stances there, but he ate a right hand at the end there. And already back in action to the ring girl. Danny Beverly.
She's got to be tired. You would think. I know I've tried to fight and call fights before, and I felt horrible. I was so tired.
I'm exhausted just cornering fights in occasionally and then coming back over to the commentary booth.
And we see a lot of confidence over in the corner of Ryan Hall right now. But you got an excellent coach there at Urban Warrior Academy and Larry Barker, a guy who's been doing it a very long time, been around the sport of boxing a long time. You got to have confidence when you have a coach like that, even in these dark moments when you just got caught.
And Adam seems to be recovering well. He did a good job staying lucid, listening to his corner, staying down till the 8, getting up.
And you saw Larry Barker coaching him through that moment, too. You saw him telling him when to get up.
Neither one of these gentlemen looks tired as of yet.
Ooh, big left hook, or right hook, excuse me, from Ryan Hall.
And Hall's trying to put power on him. Adam survives that onslaught, moves forward, and lands some shots of his own there on the corner.
Oh, and he got caught with a short hook, and he's hurt. This may be the end, folks. We see again the toughness of Adam Moore, but I don't think it's going to be enough right now.
He's making his way back to his feet, though.
We saw this against Nate Turpin. He was a guy who had no quit in him. Ryan Hall throws heat.
Adam landed a nice right hand behind the ear there. And another straight right hand finds home. Whenever he's able to time that left hand and split the middle, he's doing well.
See that Adam needs to do something that makes Ryan respect him right now. He needs to hurt Ryan.
I think more than anything else, we're seeing a big difference in power here.
Ryan is just marching forward. He does not respect the power more at all. He knows I can hurt him when he can't hurt me. And that's a dangerous point to be in a fight. Moore's got to make him respect him again.
He's trying to work off the counters we see there when Adam took a break.
Oh, my God. Swinging for the fences is Ryan Hall.
Oh, and Adam just misses a big right hand. Ryan Hall staying just on the end of the big man's reach.
Ryan Hall takes a big, deep breath, though. He's putting everything on every punch, and you're eventually going to get tired.
That's a nice right hand that landed by Adam Moore. He gets a little forward momentum going. He eats a left hook, or excuse me, a right hook in the process. But
I think we're seeing Ryan Hall gassing a little bit here.
I agree. And we're seeing that toughness of Adam Moore come into play.
Larry Barker in the corner says, just breathe through the round. He knows that Ryan Hall's tired here. He knows that this third round is going to be a completely different round.
And another straight right hand lands from Adam Moore there. Coach calls for body shots.
I like the corner work from Larry Barker. I like watching this guy work. You can tell he knows his stuff. Telling him to dig to the body there at the end of the round. He said, you're right there. Come on.
And we saw Adam Moore land a number of good right hands. He just doesn't seem to have the power to actually set him down, which unfortunately at this point he needs because he's 2 knockdowns in the hole.
I like a coach that gets good and pissed off at his fighter, and that's Larry Barker right now at Adam Moore. He's fired up. He's ready.
Depending on the fighter, sometimes that's what you need. And I think we see that kind of raising the spirits of Adam Moore here through those 2 knockdowns. And he's a little bit fatigued himself, but I think he is the less fatigued of the 2 fighters here.
And Ryan Hall over in the corner, putting his hands up, showing confidence. He's trying to breathe, though. You see that. He wants to breathe. The guy, if you throw full throttle every punch like he does, it's going to be impossible not to get.
Yeah, it's impossible to not get tired when you're throwing every shot.
Ryan Hall is a guy that I see, though, when I think if he could get a coach, an actual coach, he's a self-trained fighter. But he's got so much confidence in that power. And we see he might be climbing to 3-0 here. Ton of potential, though. It really does have a ton of potential. You can't teach power.
Oh, and they put the mouthpiece back in, Adam Moore.
Definitely might need that in this third round of an absolute slobber knocker so far.
This is an interesting third round. Adam Moore probably needs a stoppage at this point to get the victory. And he lands a nice 1-2.
And he's got an opponent here that's way gassed. He's fatigued. Adam's tired, but I think Ryan Hall's more tired than he is. Because Adam has spent time in a gym putting in work with a coach.
Ryan's starting to try to get him to bite on feints with that lead jab from the southpaw stance. Coach calling for discipline, straight punches, and that's what's been doing the work for Adam Moore whenever he's had his moments of success.
And you see Ryan Hall chewing on that mouthpiece.
Yeah,
now.
it's barely doing its job. It's like out of his mouth. Coach is calling for a 2-3, and he gets the 2.
Adam throwing punches very slow himself, though.
Yeah, and Ryan seems content to just kind of coast his way here.
Well, he's way up.
Yeah.
It's going to take a finish, like you said, for Adam Moore to win this fight. I mean, we have seen crazier things happen with decisions, but...
And I think we're seeing Adam Moore be just a little bit gun-shy to get in the firefight that he probably needs because he's felt that power of Ryan. Although the power doesn't necessarily seem to be there anymore, and we see a nice right hook lands from Adam Moore.
Too, you know, Ryan can generate power over really short distances. That second knockdown, he was right in Ryan's face.
Yep.
This fight has slowed to a glacial pace now, though. Both men a little bit worn down.
Nice right hand to the body lands by Adam Moore, but he's got 19 seconds to work.
Larry Barker calling for that right hand, telling him it's short time.
It's appropriate call from the coach there.
They go down to the wire here, and you got to think Ryan Hall's going to get this decision.
Yeah, I would agree. I think we saw him win those first 2 rounds, probably both of them 10-8, and we saw that third round probably 10-9 swing to Adam Moore. Good display of heart by Adam Moore to be still there and win the last round of a fight whenever he got dropped, and especially that second knockdown was a doozy. I wasn't certain he was going to be able to recover from that, but
the first 2 rounds of that fight they were a slugfest, a lot of back and forth. You know, Adam I thought was winning the first until he got caught.
I agree, and honestly, I thought he was getting the better a lot of the exchanges in the second.
Good fight between 2 evenly matched guys. I think Ryan Hall is going to get the win here. Moved to 3-0. You know, it's very interesting what he's been able to do with, you know, very little training.
Very impressed. Elijah Thacker's going to make his way in to interview our winner after the judges rendered their decisions here.
All right, after 3 rounds, your judges have rendered a decision. 29-26, 29-26, and 30-25, all for your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Ryan Hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up and welcome back Ryan Hall. My friend, it's the first time we've seen you in a while. You look fantastic. Huge power still. Walk me through it.
I felt like absolute shit. This is not me. I can box a lot better than this. It's been 2 years since I fought. I couldn't do any of this without the Lord and my Savior, so all glory to God. Thank y'all for coming out.
So tell me, it's been a while since we've seen you. You gonna keep going? We're gonna see you back again soon?
No doubt about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ryan Hall.